Welcome to Lucerne, a canton nestled in the heart of Switzerland in the German-speaking region of the country, bordered by the neighboring cantons of Bern, Aargau, Zug, Schwyz, Obwalden, and Nidwalden. The city of Lucerne contains several cultural landmarks and historical sites. Let's explore these together in this tour of Lucerne. The Chapel Bridge, or Kapellbrücke, named after the nearby St. Peter's Chapel, is a wooden footbridge that was originally built in 1365. This makes it the oldest wooden-covered bridge in Europe, as well as the world's oldest surviving truss bridge. The bridge was originally over 270 meters, or 890 feet long, but now it has a length of 204.7 meters, or 672 feet, due to shortenings and changes to the riverbank. The tower predates the bridge by about 30 years, and has served as a prison, torture chamber, and later a municipal archive, as well as a local treasury. Now it is almost fully closed to the public, with the exception of it housing a local artillery association and a tourist gift shop. As for the bridge itself, it suffered a fire back in 1993, but was rebuilt in 1994. The paintings, dating back to the 17th century and executed by local Catholic painter Hans Heinrich Wegmann, depict events from Lucerne's history. Of the original 158 paintings, 147 existed before the 1993 fire. After the fire, the remains of 47 paintings were collected, but ultimately, only 30 were fully restored. History is something Switzerland is known for, and Lucerne is no different. The Old Town forms the center of Lucerne, and is bordered by the river Reuss in the south. Situated directly on Lake Lucerne, the district offers a picturesque backdrop, with sunlight glistening on the water and beautiful architecture. Officially named the City of Lucerne in the 12th century, the architectural style was under constant influence from other European cities, which is reflected in the magnificent facades with both classical, neo-Gothic, and neo-Baroque details of the Old Town. As today's cantonal capital, Lucerne is an important tourist destination and increasingly popular tourist destination. The original church was built by Charlemagne around 735 AD, and by the 12th century was under the jurisdiction of the Murbach Abbey, whose patron saint was Saint Leodegar. In 1291, the abbey was sold to the Habsburgs. In 1433, the city of Lucerne, now a member of the Eidgenossenschaft, took control of the abbey, and in 1455, it was converted from Benedictine to a Universal Order Church. The monastery experienced a heyday during the time of the Reformation due to Lucerne being a prominent city for the Swiss Catholic cantons, but unfortunately fell victim to a devastating fire in 1633. The only parts of the original structure that survived were the two towers. Everything else had to be rebuilt from scratch. Despite this setback, construction began almost immediately after the fire, with work completed by 1645, just 12 years later. The new building was designed in Italian Renaissance style, while incorporating elements of Gothic architecture from its predecessor. In 1874, the parish church of St. Leodegar was founded, and with that the church became simultaneously a monastery church and parish church as it is today, and now bears the name of the Church of St. Leodegar, or Hofkirche St. Leodegar. The Museig Wall, also known as the Museig Mauer, is an important part of the medieval fortifications of the city of Lucerne. It is a prominent landmark in the city, and is easily recognizable due to its 9 towers which can be seen from a distance. The Museig Mauer was built in the 14th century to protect the city from potential attacks, and it served as an important symbol of power and strength. Today, it is a popular spot for people to visit and learn more about the city's rich past. As you walk along the wall, you can take in the stunning views of the city and the surrounding landscape, allowing you to properly get a sense of the impressive presence of this historic monument. One of the most spectacular parts of the Museig Wall is the Menditurm located at the western end of the wall. This tower is known for the giant statue of a harnessed figure at its top, which is a popular spot for tourists to take photographs. From the Menditurm, you can enjoy some of the best views of the city, as well as that of Mount Pilatus in the background. The Lion Monument, or Løvendenkmal, is a significant rock relief in Lucerne. Designed by Danish sculptor Bertel Thorvaldsen, it was carved between 1820 and 1821 by Lucas Ahorn. The monument commemorates the Swiss guards who lost their lives during the French Revolution on August 10, 1792, while defending King Louis XVI when revolutionaries stormed the Tuileries Palace in Paris. It depicts a dying lion, and is considered one of Switzerland's most famous monuments, attracting around 1.4 million visitors annually. And finally, there is the Swiss Museum of Transportation. This is one of the most visited sites in the entire canton of Lucerne, attracting many curious visitors on a day-to-day basis. It contains permanent exhibits, one dedicated to cars, another to Switzerland's long and rich railway history, and finally, one displaying Switzerland's history of aviation, with the centerpiece of that exhibit being a complete Convair Coronado 990 from 1961 that once operated for the now defunct Swiss airline of Swissair. The museum also contains a planetarium, which will take the visitors on a voyage into the heavens above, having them immerse themselves into the wonders of our universe. There is no other museum quite like it. Lucerne may not be the biggest or most impressive city on Earth, but it is certainly worth a visit. It has endless natural beauty, beautiful art, amazing culture, and lots of history. If you get the chance to go there, take my word for it. You won't regret it. You'll be able to immerse yourself into the culture of this city. The people and atmosphere there are simply wonderful, and you'll have more than enough videos and pictures to look back on. Once you go there, take your time to enjoy the full experience, because Lucerne is a goldmine for any traveler.